Today's task. Go out to buy some supplies. Off you go. Oh, that can't be me.
Who did we click on for this? Who calls you Emiya-kun? Is it... Off you go, Emiya-kun.
The list that I just got from the boss contains some wood, nails, a hammer, wood glue, red paint, blue paint. To finish it all off, 2 nameplates.
Digimon, thanks for the 65 months.
I check it over one more time, but sure enough, Copenhagen, my place of employment, is still a liquor store.
Oh. I am
That's Neko.
Who?
That's our boss.
What'd you say her name was?
Neko.
Oh.
Like the cat.
I had to do a double take. Hey, you, stop zoning out. Things won't go well if the advisor is sleeping on the job. Ooh. Is that you talking to me, or is it her talking to you? The advisor?
That might be me talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe?
Hey, you, stop zoning out. Things won't go well if the advisor's sleeping on the job, don't you think? Neko-san, the treasurer, is in the daily goods corner. A saw in one hand, a cleaver in the other. A very cool, pale, homicidal maniac dual-wielding style. Fuck. Now it sounds like that was you talking, because I think this is me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm going. Stop flailing those things around already. You can't let your guard down inside the store. You never know where the next dead end might be waiting for you.
Okay, this has to be her now, right?
Yeah.
Say all this shiny stuff. Which ones still need sharpening? I've gotten the hang of it, but I've never done one this long. See? Still don't know if it's right.
Should be fine for regular use. Neko-san, what exactly are we shopping for?
So you have to ask me, huh? Bet you've no idea what I'm thinking. Can you, Emiyan? Don't you think I have worries? Ambitions? I know I'm just an average nobody, but doesn't it look like I just don't think ahead?
Don't mind. That's what I like about my boss, actually. You're the only one who would hire me right away when I was still a kid.
Ah, that. Yep, I'd have to agree. Good choice, methinks. Oh yeah, when you think about it, there are good points too.
Indeed, nods Neko-san, while examining the saw blade. But eventually, her already narrow eyes narrow even further.
But it's actually blood-related. I've seen it myself many times in my student days. Fujiwara is obviously like your sister-in-law.
I don't really understand the comparison, but I kind of get what she's trying to say. In essence, she wants to say that it's like a parent having no other choice but to take care of their child.
Alright, I've decided. The cleaver can be replaced by a kitchen knife, but the saw is a thing in itself. What do you think, Emiyan? Is the price right for this saw?
It isn't. However, this isn't the best one for the job either. The other double-edged blade looks crude, but it's much better. Even you should be able to finish it all in a day with that one, boss.
What? Don't say that you know what I was actually planning to do.
I can guess. Your rival just got hired, right? That's if I keep to the back of the shop, though.
Well, you're a little thingy.
Hanging around the shop unoccupied can be scary. Better pray the big game hunting season hasn't started. That's my boss.
Yeah, that rival you speak of, distilling liquor even further. What's up with that? Speaking of which, wasn't there some weird protest about distilling Japanese sake? Yeah, sake. Its taste is already beyond awesome. Nothing compares to it. We'll be in real trouble if it reaches perfection. Oh well, whatever.
Don't let this inconsistent manner of speech overwhelm you. It seems the style suits Neko-san rather well, actually. That's the Copenhagen family. Blood is thicker than water.
So how about that one? You said we should get screws and not just nails or something like that, no?
Yeah, we're a little over budget, but that is correct. Oh, sorry. Now that.
What now? Going for the luxury? Couldn't you get by with just one screwdriver?
Definitely not, and we'll need them eventually anyway, so let's get the whole set. Tools are never useless.
Is that so? Whatever you say. You're the expert. Fine, I'll cover the rest.
When it comes to various odd jobs, the word of Emiyashiro seems to have gained a lot of credibility. I don't recall doing any carpentry work around the shop, but according to the boss, that aura stuck anyway.
And a receipt, please. That's for Copenhagen, and these tools for Hotaruzuka.
And Neko's done at the Neko-san's done at the register. Hotaruzuka is her family name. The proper spelling of Neko is unclear. She wouldn't tell me when I asked, and since she just signs with Hotaruzuka, it remains a mystery. Pile up the bags onto her truck. Originally, this truck was bought to transport alcohol, so carrying plywood and timber isn't a problem either.
Good job. That's it for the day. And might as well give you a ride home.
Look.
Bro, you good?
No.
Are you gonna go night-night?
Hard. Today was so hard. I sent such a dumb email, and now I can't get on and look at it. What? Hold on. Beer slam. Wait. Okay. Deep breaths. No yawning. Okay. Thanks a lot. Can you drop me off just after the bridge? I've got to get some groceries for dinner at the shopping district.
Oh? Too bad. I was gonna treat you for dinner today, but you already have plans. You're like the mother of a large family and all.
There's something wrong with that. I appreciate the concern, however. And anyway, by dinner, I assume you mean the Kitamura tea house?
Darn, you read my mind. Kitamura is nothing to sneeze at lately. Though, the food got better, the prices went down, the service got bad, and it got a weird ghost story attached to it.
Ghost story? What's with that?
I don't really know the details. In the version that Furumi heard, a woman beautiful beyond words appears at midnight. She then orders a meal for two, even though she's alone, and before you know it, eats it all up. And then, as soon as the employee taking the payment turns away, she disappears without a trace.
Huh. I'm not sure if it's that scary.
1 second. Okay.
Shiro's like, that's a servant for sure.
Why not?
She's a beauty, right? A sight for sore eyes then, isn't it? And it's not like it's a curse or something. She pays for the meal and rather politely disappears right after. I'd be more scared of a ghost that hands you money instead of curses myself.
Oh.
Wait, that's you.
Yeah.
Then. Okay.
I'd be more scared of a ghost that hands you money instead of curses myself. Ghosts usually just float around, right? So they aren't that scary by themselves. But if they pay, give you stuff, in other words, can make direct contact, you might touch them wrong and die. I mean, it's not even a ghost anymore at that point. Well, whatever. No skin off my nose, so long as the lady doesn't have a taste for booze.
I see. I guess that's one way of looking at it. Ghosts can't be seen by humans in the first place. They're invisible, so it doesn't matter if they're polite or not. But if one is actually following human rules, the situation changes. That's not a ghost anymore. It's a human being that can bring harm to the living. For example, a strange woman wandering around at night. Say, Neko-san, can I talk to the employee that saw the goat?
Huh? Isn't that Otoko with Shiro? Ooh. Yep, Otoko and Shiro. What brings you here? Aren't you still at work? I thought Copenhagen is way down to the industrial district. Fujimura, did you forget what we agreed on? Huh? Do you mean that last debt? Didn't I pay that off already? What am I forgetting? Right, totally slipped my mind. Sorry. Well, whatever. Can't you overlook it like always? Like hell I'm letting you off with just that. And besides, the only reason it exists is because you said something stupid. Emion still doesn't know, so watch your mouth. Huh? No way! Shiro still doesn't know? Haven't you known each other for 5 years already? Wow, unbelievable. Hey, I've kept quiet all this time too. That's because I didn't know he was your adopted brother until a year ago. You, too. You only found out that Emion was working for me about a year ago, yeah? Right, Emion?
Right. Fujine told me to go buy some sake. A regular store wouldn't sell me any. I was going to pedal to Copenhagen, so she asked why the heck I'd go all the way to Neko's place.
Yep, that's how it was. And then I went straight to Neko's, didn't I? With a shinai on your back. I studied liberal arts. I thought there was no way I'd win against the tiger, Fuyuki. Be thankful for Jumura. Had Emiya not interrupted, neither one of us would have stayed in this world.
That is, whichever would have been the murderer and whichever one stuck in a wall or ended up on a hospital bed while the other's in a grave. To protect a certain someone's reputation, I won't mention how the roles were about to get assigned. However, from that day on, anything less than absolute obedience to Neko-san was out of the question.
Wasn't that entirely your fault, Neko? When I heard that he actually worked there for 4 years already, I regretted not bringing a real sword. And Yushiro, why on earth would you go work for a liquor store? Doesn't Copenhagen turn into a pub at night? It's a gathering spot for Homurahara's old girls, an evil women's den. Didn't you know?
I didn't. First of all the customers are decent people, and Homurahara's only hazardous former student is you, Fujine.
Yeah, you tell her, Emion. Just like I thought, Copenhagen's future star of hope. There, come to me when you graduate. I'll make one fine bartender out of you.
Huh? I feel a quick tug on my left hand.
Don't be ridiculous, Otoku. As a homeroom teacher and guardian, I won't allow it. Shiro will go to a university, and I won't let him get sucked into a lifestyle as stylish as that.
What? Now my right hand gets tugged.
You just don't learn, do you, Fujimura? Should an Ebion even enter college, it'll soon be over with this kind of academic background. Don't you get it? You there are a good example of that. That's my line, you idiot! Smartest kid in his house, yet you wasted everything because of alcohol addiction, you hopeless bum. And we all admired you, yet you... It's too much work. I quit, teehee. Just simply drop out of school on us, and to top it off, you planted a dust bomb in my desk.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Daniel, come to judgment. This is a public place. Please stop.
Just be thankful I didn't set it up at your house. Besides, thanks to you spreading my name with a weird pronunciation all over the net, there wasn't even a single guy in my youth. Oh, I see. How come? Otoko is a lovely name, yet you made me promise to call you Neko in front of people. How about we exchange names, you? Fat chance. If that's what it comes to, I'd rather swap names with an American guy from... What is 3-Chome? Chome?
Yes.
Than you?
Oh, it's like a district. Ouch. Fujine is, well, I'd say she's about to lose it. It's the first time I've seen Neko-san this excited.
I squished my body at some point. Hold on. Danger, Will Robinson.
I see. She really was well taught in liberal arts. Ah! Danger! 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 The two of them realize that at this rate it'll be the three of us leaving this cruel world behind.
Huh. Truly a girl that spent her teenage years with alcohol and dumbbells. I wonder if the saying that reference books are like lead has some truth to it. Unfounded rumors certainly were your specialty. My strength comes from helping around the shop since I was a child, as you know yourself, Fujimura.
Like a standoff between a cat and a tiger. Caught between two wild beasts, both my shoulders come out with a tragic pop.
Bad end.
Grown accustomed to pain, but having both limbs extracted simultaneously sends me into shock. My consciousness starts to fade.
Huh? Shiro, why are your own arms stretching? Rubber? Did you eat some strange fruit?
One Piece reference?
I think so. Ah! Fujimura, call an ambulance! An ambulance! Emigon's arms are falling out! Stop exaggerating, you. It's just his shoulder joints that are dislocated, right?
I got a bad feeling about this. Stop. Someone stop that tiger. I beg you.
And it's not like they're broken. Now watch this, Otoko. This here goes like so.
Oh.
Huh? Huh? It is not. Wow, beer for Emion. No, wait. Put his mouth under the beer tap.
Told you. You can never tell where a dead end might be lurking. Ugh. Oh, I thought they were actually going to go to dead end there.
I also thought we were about to get a bad end.
Like, this game's memes. It might do this.
Oh man.
God. Oh, boy. Well, can't go to Rin's room. You talked a lot in the last one. We could be Ryder.
Tamigo, can you please stop fucking with the couch? Thank you.
Hello? Bath time with Ryder. Bath time with Ryder.
Where's my
Bath time with Ryder.
Where's my buttons?
All right. There's a lot going on, but even so, let's take a bath.
Just kidding.
Oh, finally a break. It's good to rest a tired body at the end of the day. It's already been half a year since the number of female occupants in my home dramatically increased. Every day has been really lively and fun, but there are times when I just want to unwind and relax by myself as well. Oh, Shiro? Yo!
I was so fast. This is fine, right? We can show this on Twitch.
I think so.
Where's my black bar?
I'm pretty confident this is allowed.
It's
Like,
just-
sex
it's
scenes
just
are
a-
allowed in games as long as it's not the purpose of the game.
Alright, you just want everyone to see Ryder titties.
I'm trying to help you guys out, alright? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Even though I'm usually careful about this, I'm repeating the same mistakes. I apologize. I'm not sure what we were apologizing for, but as you can see, I am occupied right now. No, I didn't see anything. I can't see anything other than the outline of your body because of the bubbles. So it's still entirely, totally, completely safe. Of course. That is why if your business with me is not urgent, it'd be preferable for it to wait until after I'm finished. Right. What I mean is this was not on purpose. Is that so? It is. Thank God you understand. I shout out in joy. Thank God. If my follow-up had been a second later, I would have gone straight for a dead end. I'm sorry that I did not understand well. No, it's just that I didn't know that you'd gone in first. If you simply observe the hamper, I believe it should be immediately clear, though. Oh. Even though we're both naked, she's still so calm at a time like this.
Oh, we're both naked!
I was stepping into the bath.
Bro, I just thought you were opening doors willy-nilly because there's so many ladies around.
I'm still dealing with the shock on various levels. Sorry for not checking. I'll leave now. I'm just lucky it wasn't Sakura or Tosca. If that were the case, it'd probably turn into utter chaos with loud screaming and lightning shooting everywhere. Well then, I'll apologize properly later. I awkwardly turned back. Only my upper body moved. For some reason, my legs didn't follow. Shiro. Feeling my balance collapse, my body instinctively stiffens at the incoming shock from impact on the hard tiles. However, I didn't fall over, as if my feet were stuck to the floor. No way. No, they really were stuck. I couldn't feel my body from the waist down. It felt as though my body was part of the ground. Shiro's just suffering severe blood loss to his bottom half. Shiro, what is the matter? Ryder, where are your glasses? Oh. Ah, you mean the mystic eye killers. Right, those... They fog up from the steam, so I left them outside. Yeah, that's only natural. It's not like she's nearsighted. There really isn't anyone who'd wear glasses in the bath. Right, and there's no one here to see my mystic eyes either. So there's no need to worry about an accident, even if I release them here. Haha, well, that's only if there aren't any idiot intruders like me. Oh, so I wasn't the only one who wanted to relax in the bath. Mystic eyes. Ah.
You had them,
Wait. Really? Weird. What is Shiro saying? Okay, whatever. Oh, so I wasn't the only one who wanted to relax in the bath. Mystic eyes. Ah, Shiro. The calm woman winds her eyes in a rare loss of composure. Idiot. Just wait a little. Don't look, Ryder.
He's gotta look. She's stiffened his boner. It's just a rock statue on his bottom half.
There was no point in closing my eyes. Because I'd already received the curse of petrification from seeing Ryder just now. Fucking me too, buddy. No, it is too late. When it's gone this far, the petrified part will not return to normal, even if I close my eyes. No way. I'd prefer if you did not raise your voice too much. If Sakura were to come in, there would surely be a misunderstanding. Ah, I see. What the? It's already up to my waist? Even the towel I had on before is turning to stone. Just what kind of logic is this supposed to follow? You don't worry. Although there are individual differences, that kind of change is a normal phenomenon that happens to everyone. Not knowing the mechanism behind it probably makes you feel uneasy. But since this is a natural phenomenon, there's no need to be embarrassed or worried, even if you're teased. What are you talking about? Anyway, help me out here, please. I see. Then there's no other choice. Ryder shakes her head, making her hair flow like a river of purple, and turns to face the mirror on the wall. I'm a bit reluctant to do this since I do not like mirrors, but... The eyes reflected in the mirror were stained crimson, as if bloodshot. And then the vine-like encroachment climbing my body stopped as though it had been cut off at the root. Oh, you saved me, Ryder. It was still in its initial stages, so it should clear away soon with your body's magic resistance. If it had reached your heart, it would have been dangerous. Shiro. Ryder restlessly surveyed her surroundings and stood up nervously. What's wrong? There's nothing to worry about. I'll be getting out for... Whoa, be careful! Her soap-covered foot stepped on a bucket, and so a fully naked Ryder fell against me.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Where's my button?
finger on the trigger. Ah. Flushed and dizzy, Ryder clings herself to the upper part of my body, which had not been petrified and retained sensation. Her bountiful chest, much like water balloons, packed to their limits with hot water. We're squished and distorted in the space between our bodies. Her bountiful chest, much like water balloons.
I'm gonna save that.
This is some men writing women shit.
Save that. Oh, that's so funny. Okay.
Oh, you know, Nasu never wanted to write sex scenes. Never. He said he thought he was bad at it. And I agree.
Gah. My heart was about to burst from the excitement, and the blood pushed back from my petrified lower half rushed through my head twice as fast. Pardon me, Shiro. That's a mirror. What you're leaning on is me. Your petrified body has collapsed. The texture is unusual. That's the bathtub. More importantly, your chest is... Wow. Yes, I'm aware of that. You should really calm down, Shiro. That was clearly not on purpose. Being careful not to look at her defenseless naked body, I grasped her thin hand. Ryder squinted her eyes at me, but the direction she was looking was a bit off.
Oh, whew, we're fine. It's just the same image. I just saw a lot of tan.
Ryder, how many fingers am I holding up? 2, 5. As I thought, you can't see? Yes, I sealed off my magical energy with Breaker Gorgon in order to suppress my mystic eyes. However, losing my eyesight as well was a miscalculation. I see, it's because of me. There's no need to worry. When I release Breaker Gorgon, my eyesight will be restored. Shiro, I'm sorry to trouble you, but could you guide me to the dressing room? You can't tell, even though the bathroom's so small? Seeing her like this, lacking any sense of direction, makes the way she moved around her servant outfit while wearing that blindfold seem like a lie. No, wait, don't you still have shampoo in your hair? You got in first, so you should finish your bath properly. I can shut my eyes. Thank you for your offer, but I cannot wash my hair when my eyes are unable to see. Ryder, if you're that clumsy, then how have you been able to... No, that's not important right now. However, Shiro, as long as you are unable to leave here under your own strength, there's no other choice but for me to leave. No, I was the one who interrupted you. This isn't an apology for before, but since you're in the middle of washing, I'll wash your hair for you. You would do that for me? Yeah, I nod. I can't move my lower half, but I can still use both my arms perfectly well. That is true. Washing this hair by myself is quite time-consuming. Then may I ask for your assistance?
Doesn't she go to a salon earlier today? Doesn't she have salon people to wash her hair?
She goes to the salon like every once in a while, right? But that wasn't necessarily today. Great. Then Ryder, come sit here and make sure to have your back to me. There's a chair here. No, wait, that's a wash basin. You're stuck? Step Ryder. How misleading.
I'm so glad you get to have a sex scene with yourself.
Yeah. If you use too much force, you'll break it. Well, then I shall use my nails to tear the flesh from my bottom out of it. Why? There's no other way. Stop that. Think it over more. Right, you could use soap to slide out.
That's what the scene needs. Soap.
Would it not be faster to cut myself? You can't cut your neck or your butt. Cutting yourself isn't cool. Is your butt okay, Ryder? Thanks to your quick thinking, it is unharmed. Ah, this shape. It's definitely a chair this time. That's right. Wait, what? Don't turn this way. Don't open your legs. Back, other way. Sure, though I don't mind either way.
Oh my god!
I mind. Just turn your back this way. Okay then. Her hand wanders above the forest of bottles. Saber, Tosca, and Sakura each have their own shampoo, and even Ilya and Fujine, who aren't even living here, have their own bottles in this confusing mess. Mine is the beige one. The one that's third from the right? Is this it? No, further left. Over 2 more. Is that it? It feels like this is it here. I have these backwards, whatever. Somehow it kind of feels like steering by remote control. Alright then, I'm a bit nervous. As I add water to her silky smooth hair, it sparkles like silver threads weave together. They say a woman's hair is her life. In that case, isn't it only natural to obsess over the best shampoo to make it shine? Fussing over things like scalp care, water retention, 100% all natural, or drug-free coating. Probably all the more so for Ryder, since her hair is so long and pretty. Is something the matter, Shiro? Ah, stupid. Don't get self-conscious. Isn't this body soap? Yes, I use that one for everything. That's crazily sports-minded. What are you using to wash your hair? I believe that it should be sufficient for being around the house, but is there something wrong with that? There should be a limit to how roughly you treat yourself. Her hair is already so nice, it's a waste to treat it like this. For goodness sake. Ryder, can you grab the 3rd and 4th bottles from the left? This belongs to Rin, does it not? As landlord, I will permit you to borrow it for today. For just this one time, I will thoroughly wash Ryder's hair using Tosca's expensive-looking shampoo. I squirt the liquid into my palm. Considering that she has such long hair, I wonder how much shampoo I should use. Well, using too much shouldn't be a problem.
I don't know if you can hear these sound effects, but they are.
Yeah. Oh, I can hear them. All right, I'm going to start from the scalp. Such a long scene. I'll leave it to you. Ryder stiffens her body. Did the feeling of the cool shampoo startle her?
Oh no.
I feel like I'm reading erotica.
We are! You can't hear these sound effects? Here, hold on. I got you, buddy. Where's my volume mixer?
Hopefully there's no more of them.
There was some soap squelching.
The shampoo spreads out as it permeates into her hair and begins to foam at my fingers. When I see it in my hands like this, you really do have an amazing amount of hair. Indeed, and the weight increases as it absorbs water. Would it be easier to understand if I said it was like having another person clinging to your head? Wow, that's surreal. Washing this by yourself would take a while, right? Well, yes. I do not mind if you're a bit rougher, by the way. You may also stop midway if your hands get tired, since you have to wait for the petrification to wear off. Idiot. If I did that, we'd both catch colds. I will not catch a cold. As you can see, this body is made differently from a normal human's. Ah! That was a joke. My body's outward appearance is no different from that of a human. I get it. You don't have to show me. Is my body really so unsightly? Huh? No, it is nothing. I just thought that as an apology, I would do something to please you. You don't have to worry so much about it. Since this is my fault to begin with, it feels weird to receive an apology. But besides, washing your hair is pretty fun for me. Washing my hair? This is my first time washing someone else's hair. And washing this much hair has merit in and of itself. Ryder, what about you? Huh? Doesn't it feel good to have someone else wash your hair? That is... While listening to Ryder's voice leak out close by, I gently rub her scalp with the pads of my fingers. I change the tempo of my fingers as if petting a cat, amusing myself with Ryder's reactions.
Oh my god.
Indeed, having my hair washed by you feels good. I see. That's good then.
I want to know what the scene was like non-censored. Did we still pet her like a cat?
So the way Hollow Ataraxia like changes out, they separate all the H scenes into like their own section of the game, from what I remember. Mm-hmm. So like this would be normal, but you'd finish this and it'd be like scene unlocked.
Oh, it'll still probably do that for us, right? Yeah.
I don't know. Twisting my upper body, I scoop up the hair that's flowing onto the floor. Hanging our hair on my left arm, I worked up a lather by combing it out repeatedly with my fingers. Like handling a loom, I kept weaving the magical satin threads. Since the foam was soaked up quickly, I would add more shampoo from time to time. I feel like I've used quite a bit of Tosca shampoo, but since there's so much hair, it can't be helped. Are there any places that itch, madam?
You gonna tip your fucking fedora?
No, not in particular. Oh, you're like a beautician. Yeah, I managed to get the hang of this. What about you? Oh, what about you, Shiro? Does your waist hurt with such a posture? It's fine. My bottom half is firmly rooted in place. It's kind of like I'm just sitting down. Is that so? Fwa.
You're out of pocket.
It said fwa. What noise is that supposed to be?
No, dude, it's so funny. Keep going. Do these ones.
Before I knew it, the weaving loom suddenly changed into a music box. Ryder's hair seemed to stretch on forever, and the music seemed to last just as long. That was a good sound effect. Something tickles the palm of my hand. The foam-covered hair slipped from my fingers, and I saw unexpected movement. Stop. Huh? Following some kind of rhythm, the hair finally flows off from my arms. Reluctantly, I stopped the performance and stretched out my hands as if to gather the sounds that fell. Oh. However, the hair continues to squirm away as if it's suddenly come to life. I chase after the hair as it moves from right to left and back again.
What?
Then I noticed it wasn't just the one bundle of hair. Around me, all of her hair was dancing. Oh, that tickles, Shiro. I can wash my own body. Huh? You're pretty bold to touch even there. What? I'm not. Where's this perverted hair going? It's like trying to grab eels. No matter how much I grab it, her hair always wriggles free.
Did you add for context? She's technically Medusa, which is why the hair is doing the things that it's doing.
She does technically have snakes for hair.
Oh, here we go.
Wasn't Medusa's hair?
There we go.
So they were startled because of the shampoo. Huh? What the? Ooh. No, perhaps they're embarrassed to have Shiro touching them so tenderly. Ryder smiles and giggles in a good mood. I, on the other hand, am busy grabbing at the slithering hair with both hands, not having a clue of what to do here. I am literally eating foam. Wait. What? Sorry, but this is a little... Well, what should I do? After all, I cannot see anything. Aren't you the one controlling all this, Ryder? No, of course not. In truth, Shiro, aren't you just using my hair as an excuse to touch me? What? Even they understand, that's still so cruel. Well, whatever. I'm slowly getting the hang of it. I extend my arm in the direction her hair escapes to, but instead of grabbing, I lift it. And then when it's about to slip away, I quickly grab it and lift it once more with my entire arm. Basically, it's like handling snakes. Something we're apparently experienced with. Oof, there. How's that? As my arms are insufficient, I provide my back as the destination for the hair as well.
Oh no.
You're in there. Whenever the hair stops moving, I stop as well. I dubiously twist my body like a snake charmer and do my best to get used to the sensation of touching it. But how am I supposed to start washing her hair again like this? Also, we're naked. Perhaps I'm finally realizing the struggles I was facing. Ryder's body shakes from the laughter she's restraining. Can you really not see anything? Yes, that is why I will not notice no matter which part of me you look at. I'm telling you I'm not looking! Huh, I know. The hair escapes from my fingers and changes direction, this time aiming for my shoulders. This is so long. Ugh, ah.
I can't even tell the innuendos we're trying to make at this point.
The hair covered in shampoo feels less like snakes and more like long tentacles as they lick against my skin.
Never mind, I understand now.
Shiro's getting hand-tied. Before I knew it, my whole arm was wrapped by hair. Oh no. Ryder, I can't wash your hair like this. The waterlogged hair was heavy. It couldn't move up my arm very far. Instead, it's been twining and coiling around my abdomen and chest.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I'm gonna prepare my...
Getting into the bondage portion of this section.
I'm gonna put my hand on that.
My body involuntarily bends back. Oh.
Please. Yep.
Suddenly, an indescribably pleasant feeling bursts forth from the center of my body. Ryder's hair was softly dashing against me, licking along my spine. Ooh, that's odd. I feel as though I'm drunk. Huh? Well, I'm unable to move with my top half sealed by hair and the bottom half by stone. Ryder leans her back against me. I should not become tipsy or drunk no matter how much alcohol I drink, though. I see. Maybe it's because of Tosaka. Did Rin do something? I used Tosaka's shampoo in your hair. She once told me that the hair of a female magus is their final trump card. And also the ribbons used to tie it are suitable magical artifacts. So Tosaka's shampoo might have something... Oh, so that's still... So Tosaka's shampoo might have something special and... Whoa! The ends of Ryder's hair start to peck at the recess of my armpits and nip at my sides. They're slimy and ticklish. It feels so good that I'm getting excited. I'm relieved that didn't cause any embarrassing physiological phenomenon, thanks to the fact that my lower half been turned to stone. Confirmed he's soft. I see. That is a good idea. What is? Instead of doing nothing, while you are washing my hair, I will wash your body. It's two birds with one stone. That's crazily sports-minded. Or maybe not. Wait, that's too... The tightly packed flesh-like hair was stuffing its cheeks with my fingers. Licking between them, swallowing them deeply, and spitting them out. This is bad. I feel like something forbidden is occurring here. Me too, Shiro.
This thing has gone on far longer than I thought it would.
Far longer. Just far longer.
Sports-minded is such a funny fucking phrase.
Please let me hear more, Shiro.
Music change.
The music box and cylinder exchange rules. No. The gears keep moving. My entire body is covered by comb teeth with a caress that fully stimulates the tips of my nerves scattered throughout, drawing out immodest sounds from me. No, I can't. I gotta drink more. It's so much worse. I'm doing Shiro voice. Shiro voice is just my voice.
I'm so glad this is just with you with yourself.
Undoubtedly weirder if it's not.
Because if we had to do this, Seb, no.
Oh.
This is so. The gears keep moving. In this bathroom shrouded in steam, I discover sounds from a place inside me I had never known, and my mind goes blank from the shame and excitement. Shiro's getting pegged by hair.
But he's made of stone right now.
Not yet. Just your voice is not enough. Show me more of your face, Shiro.
Oh my god!
Is Ryder also feeling more drunk from improved blood circulation?
I guess.
Ryder is going in, to be fair to Shiro here. Like, this is not on him, really. My eyes narrow comfortably as my head falls against Ryder.
Oh no.
Digimon, you could not pay me to rewatch this later. Wow, Shiro, that is my...
If we had to live react to this, watching it again.
Stop. I reach out my hand to support myself as I start losing consciousness, but my fingers unintentionally arrive at something soft. Reaching out to anything I could, my unstable fingers dig into that soft something. Shiro.
It's her water balloons.
Shiro. Is Ryder looking for an anchor to tether her consciousness to as well? She rubs my head, swaying it from side to side. Dyed faintly pink, her white throat bends back defenselessly, exposing the undulation of the skin there, as if lusting after even the smallest amount of air. My reasoning blanks out completely. If this continues... Ryder takes over and starts applying the shampoo herself.
Oh, sorry. I thought our hands had moved. It's still the same picture.
Lubricated, the snakes now seductively writhe with even more sensuality. Good. Although so soft, the pleasure is so intense it feels as though it could tear my entire body apart.
You get 2 points for the effort on this.
All my body's senses sharpen, to the extent that I even feel her hair rubbing my inner thigh, despite that I should have no feeling there due to the petrification. I grit my teeth to the point of grinding them down. My mind continues to blank out, and as though being boiled, my brain feels like it's evaporating. At this rate, abruptly and shamefully, I lose consciousness. He came so hard he passed out. Awakened by the sound of the water, I realized I'd fallen onto the floor. I had been freed from the clutches of her hair at some point without realizing it. Have you regained consciousness, Shiro? Oh, thank God the music's back. Huh? My eyesight has recovered. I see. So will my petrification continue too? No, Breaker Gorgon is still active. My loss of eyesight was only temporary. You should recover from your state of petrification soon as well. Just as Ryder says, I can feel my senses returning around my knees. I still can't move them, but at this rate I should be able to walk soon. Sorry, I stopped while washing your hair halfway. No, I took the joke too far as well. But, Shiro. Ryder averts her eyes in embarrassment. I look down, the lower part of my body, which has returned to normal, is now... Ah! I quickly cover myself with a nearby pail. Just hangs the bucket from it.
Stop!
It's just a funny image. But the pail was filled with cold water. The strain of the thermal contraction covered me in fissures all the way to my brain, and everything in front of me turns pure white at the sudden sensation of recovery. I sure have been acting pathetically this whole time. No, that's not it. This part of mine becomes like that just by being touched. Okay. So it's not that I'm responding specifically to you, okay? It is troubling for me if you keep staring at my body like that. Sorry. No, it is fine. But Ryder, you don't seem to mind even if I see you. No, whether human or a heroic spirit, in the end, as long as I am trapped in the body of a woman, it is difficult to overcome the nature and honor of my karma. Huh? Because you treated me so well, I recalled something like that. That's... What kind of thing? Shiro, you perv. Gah. My mouth hangs agape at her unexpected reply. Thank you for everything today. If there's a chance in the future, let us do this again.
I hit my MLG horns for that one.
After drying her hair, Ryder quickly stands up. She smoothly passes by me with her magnificently balanced limbs swishing back and forth like snakes, while I watch her with dumbstruck eyes. Her long and wet hair following behind her, brushed my shoulder in farewell. A few minutes later, I recover completely from the petrification. That's strange. Maybe because Ryder's hair caressed my entire body, or possibly because of Tosca's shampoo. Somehow there's a strange itchy sensation lingering on my body. The mere touch of my shirt on my skin gives me an odd sensation.
Ah, Senpai, have you finished your bath?
Just by lightly grazing my shoulder, it felt like countless ants ran through my body from that spot.
Huh?
I involuntarily squat down and hug my body to restrain the innumerable legs wriggling under my skin.
Senpai?
Sakura places the palm of her hand on my back, and I feel an electric shock so strong my spine was about to break out into a dance. I instantly swerve my body back like a toy with a spring coil. Sakura slid her finger along the top of my chest. Sakura! A hysteric scream was squeezed out unconsciously from my throat by the itchiness that was gradually tearing my body in half. Sakura, don't touch me yet.
Okay.
My skin is super sensitive.
Sorry about that.
No, it's alright.
Can I ask what happened?
Yeah, I guess my skin didn't mix well with the new soap I bought. Something like that.
I see.
If I just rest a bit more.
Senpai?
Oh, no.
Senpai, no way. How interesting.
I catch a glimpse of something like a wicked expression on Sakura. Good night, Sakura.
Senpai? What a nice smell. It really stirs up my sadistic side. It makes me remember...
Oh.
It makes me remember the dream from that day when my grandfather, on his deathbed, left me a strange bequest to lead the world around by its nose. Bing! Wee! I caught Shiro's screams on my radar like the sound of tearing silk. What happened? What happened?
What's with this uneven combination? Ah!
What? Haha, Shiro, catch me!
Ilya, stop! Ah!
What was that, Shiro? Your big sis has no memories of raising you to be that kind of kid. Senpai.
Sakura, these two.
Unfair. Me too.
Why? Ryder, help! I have nothing to do with this. Ah, my lifeguard is...
You won't get away, Shiro. Get ready to fire. Uh-oh. You won't get away, Shiro. Get ready to fire. I don't know what.
Ilya or Sakura? It's probably Ilya.
You mean that, Taiga? Alrighty. There we go. The killing technique of the archery club. Top lines burn. Yahoo! Oni-chan!
After Fujine grabs Ilya's ankle, she spins her around and releases her like shot from a hammer throw. That has nothing to do with archery! Ah, yo.
I got you! Look!
Ah, stop already.
Why?
Don't imitate me. Ah! Carried away. Ilya mounts me like a horse and tickle, I can't take anymore. Oh.
Huh. Senpai isn't moving anymore. Ugh! Oh, Shiro, KO by fainting. How shameful.
What a fucking scene that was.
I gotta pee.
Oh, this is the pool. I think.
Oops. This is the pool.
Good, we can go from fucking bad to worse.
Bro, we picked the best day ever.
Make your day better or worse? Better. But, like, memeier.
We did already see Saber naked. Now we get to see
Go
her
to
in
the
her
pool,
bathing
Saber.
suit.
She's really been looking forward to it, and the sooner I meet my promise, the better. I stop in front of Saber's room. Now that I think of it, isn't going to the pool with Saber a completely ridiculous idea? Ugh, okay, easy. Calm down. Take a deep breath and cool down. Act naturally. Keep it simple.
How did we pick the horniest day ever?
Saber would be even more upset if it seemed like I had a problem inviting her. Okay. Hey, Saber, is now a good time?
Yes, it is. I've been waiting for that very question, and it would be my pleasure to go with you, Shiro.
Oh. It would have taken me 10 minutes just to crudely ask her to go out. Before I even managed to get at the question, Saber had immediately replied. I see. Well, sorry to keep you waiting. I'll be waiting in the living room, so come there when you're ready.
No, I have been ready for a long time, so we can go right now.
Saber says as she stiffens for some reason. She looks as if she realized she forgot something important. Saber.
No, I do have to ask for some time after all. It will be just a moment. Please wait in the living room.
Okay, then I'll be there. Yielding to her odd enthusiasm, I leave the room. Saber, just what did you forget?
You're going to the pool with Saber-chan? Good. Looks like you finally grew yourself a backbone. Your Ryder's pissed! Ha, don't call Sakura Ryder-san. Can't you just overlook it for today?
Very well. Indeed, you've been waiting for a long time for a chance to go to the pool. I suppose it'd be more intimate if you went alone with her rather than with all three of us.
And so... Oh.
And so these two devils were also idling about in my living room. Whatever the case, I spent 20 minutes making lunchboxes while ignoring these two who refused to leave the room.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Shiro.
The door smoothly slides open, revealing Saber. New casual sprite?
Oh!
I wasn't ready. As I turn towards her, my mind goes blank.
I love VTubers' face.
That is, we gawk at her completely different appearance.
Saber-chan! That outfit, could it be?
Eugene pretty much echoed my own thoughts.
Yes, this is the one that you bought for me, Taiga. I've been waiting for a chance to try it on, and today was as good a time as any.
Saber mumbles bashfully. Meanwhile, Fujine is skipping happily around the room. Somewhat sulkily, Ryder gazes at Saber with an expression not unlike envy. Damn it, I missed my chance to make an impression on her.
There will be no premarital hand-holding.
Yeah, only tentacle pecking. Oh good, a different person.
How is it,
Good
Shiro?
timing.
It does not seem like we will be fighting today, so I thought it would be okay to go, looking like this.
No problem, I guess. It looks good on you as well. Really good.
I'm glad to hear that. I too like these clothes very much.
Seeing Saber's smiling face, I flush crimson. I can tell this is going to be tough going. If Saber's outfit alone is enough to make me blush, I might just die at the real event.
If we don't get to see her in her swimsuit, I'm gonna be kind of tilted.
I bet we do. Alright, let's get going. Hold down the fort, you two. I'll just wild to make 2 new sprites for one scene.
No worries, just leave it to your big sis. Saberton has finally gotten a chance to change into her new form, so make sure to take your time today. Or should I say, prepare yourselves, for I shall be cooking today in Shiro's place!
Fujine chuckles heartily. I really appreciate her concern for us. Okay, I'll leave it to you, Ryder. Whatever happens, don't let Fujine into the kitchen. I know, Shiro.
Ah, hold on, what the heck is that supposed to mean?
Sorry for the wait, Saber.
Shiro, that is too much. It will definitely hurt Taiga's feelings.
Well, but unless I say that, something bad's gonna happen. It's really for Fujine's own good.
Could you be more specific about what you mean by bad?
You've experienced it yourself, Saber. It'll be another tragedy, like her Okonomiyaki bowl last time. Such a good... I think we've seen this exact scene before, which makes it funnier. On top of that, last time we came home to find Sakura and the others sprawled lifelessly about the living room.
Oh, how foolish of me. Of course, we must never allow such an atrocity to occur ever again.
That's right. I pray for our health. By the way, this is your first time going to a pool, isn't it?
Yes, what kind of place is a pool?
Saber, you agreed to come along without even knowing what a pool is?
You invited me, Shiro, so it could not possibly be a bad place to go to.
Maybe we don't get a swimsuit.
We're not gonna get a swimsuit. She doesn't have one with her.
My pulse climbs when I meet her trusting eyes. It's not like I can tell Saber I've been waiting to see her in a swimsuit all this time, so I keep my mouth shut.
What is the matter, Shiro? Your face is turning red.
No, it's nothing.
It is not nothing. What are we going to do if you get sick? Allow your defenses to slack for but a moment, and that is all the disease needs to breach them.
No, if you get that close, I won't be able to calm down again. No, I'm really okay.
Fine.
I take a deep breath and relax. But really, she doesn't even know what the pool is. Can she really say that she's prepared for it? At first I thought she must have put her swimsuit and towel in that unusually large bag she's carrying under her arm. Saber, what's in that bag?
My preparations for the pool, of course.
Huh? Didn't you just ask me what a pool was earlier?
Shiro, you seem to have made some kind of misunderstanding. I know what a pool is. What I meant is that I'm not sure what kind of place you are taking me to.
Oh, so that's it. Now I get it. Do you know what an indoor pool is?
By indoor, do you mean that the pool is located within a building?
Yeah, it's a damn big one, too. That's right. You probably fit the whole Ironburn castle inside of it. Holy shit.
Does such an establishment even exist? And purely for leisure as well?
Yep, that's how extravagant the people of this country can be.
Well, that is... Now I must steel my resolve.
Bus jolts to a stop in Shinto. The last time we came here, Saber got upset, but that doesn't seem to be the case today. Oh, right. By the way, what kind of swimsuit did you buy, Saber?
Well, I was told to keep it a secret until I wear it, Shiro.
Oh, is that so? I already have a hunch, but by who?
By Taiga. She told me to show it to you all of a sudden and enjoy your reaction.
That's a futile plan, Fujine. It may be a sudden strike and a head-on approach, but I won't be able to bear the sight of Saber's swimsuit look anyway.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
And so, we are in front of the changing rooms. Do you remember this place from Cooking with Emiya?
Yes.
That's one of the best scenes of the show. I part with Saber, my heart bouncing in anticipation. Wait. 1 second, sorry. A thing just popped up that's kind of important.
Is it more important than seeing Saber in her swimsuit? Jake? Jake, the swimsuit. Jake, we're so close. We're about to have the horniest VOD of all time.
Needless to say, being a guy, I finished changing first. I'm now waiting inside like this. I wonder if Saber will be alright. She's usually the gallant one, but I'm worried about her being alone in a place like this. The way things are, it might have been better if Tosca or Sakura or maybe Fujine came along, though I'd regret it a bit. No, she'd probably take it as a slight on her honor if I brought someone else along. It's definitely better if it's just the two of us. In front of me is the Waku Waku Splash Guide. There's a current pool, a wave pool, a big water slide, an unbelievably high diving board, a pool for racing, and on top of that, there's all the nameless pools used for other attractions. I really got it all. Saber won't get bored even after a whole day here. Come to think of it, she's taking a pretty long time. Since I don't come here often, I guess I wasn't prepared for how long it would take a girl to get ready.
I think he means not like boat racing, right? Like it's like swim racing.
Yeah, probably. I think it just means like an Olympic pool. Oh god, is that Archer's arm?
Yeah, look like it.
I think I saw a familiar figure out of the corner of my eye. No, that person shouldn't be in a place like this. My mistake. Looking around again, I see Saber's figure in the shadows. She's peeping at me with half her body hidden. What are you doing, Saber?
No, Shiro, that is...
There's nothing fun about just standing over there. Come on, get over here. She keeps staring at me from inside the women's locker room. People might mistake me for some kind of weirdo. Pausing timidly, Saber walks over.
Nice. This is a swimsuit she has in her... Is this the same one as the Fate Go one? It's pretty close, right?
Saber have a fake ghost? I don't remember.
Well, she
her ever
doesn't
showing
have-
up in those events.
It's not Saber, but it's a Saber face that has a swimsuit.
Oh, like Joan of Arc has the like dolphin version of Joan of Arc kind of has one like this, right?
Yeah.
She's in the onesie. I don't know.
Hold on, I have all my Fate.
Oh.
I have all my Fate bikinis on my desktop.
Was it the Morgan swimsuit?
Maybe. I can't pull them
Like
up right
longer
now.
hair Saber?
It sounds right.
Anyway. To me. I thought she would surely wear a one-piece suit. I figured it'd be more like Saber to choose a modest swimsuit. But instead, she's wearing the complete opposite, a revealing bikini. Really, there's so much skin, my eyes don't know where to look.
Shiro, does it really look strange on me after all? That is, I've never worn anything like this, so you probably do not think it suits me.
It doesn't look strange at all. I can't even find the words to describe how good it looks on you.
Too honest.
I do my best to say it. Yeah, too hard, too hard. Dial it back. I wish I could have put that in more eloquent terms, but it was all I could do to get my thoughts out.
Thank goodness. Since you say so, I'm not worried about people staring at me anymore. What is the matter, Shiro?
What's the matter? Nothing, but look. How should I put it? It's like I'm about to collapse under the brilliant glare of the sun.
Really? Well, as long as you are not too... pale? Yeah.
No, gotta do my best. I won't give up here.
Shiro?
Oh no, just talking to myself. Anyway, Saber, did you choose that swimsuit yourself?
Yes, not being knowledgeable in this matter, I asked Taiga and Sakura to choose a few for me. I then selected my favorite from among them. But...
She mumbles something I can't make out. What was that?
At first I chose the one that runs as a single piece, but I ended up with this one after being told that it would make you happier.
Saber looks at me anxiously. Seeing that face, I can't stay looking like a fool any longer. Yeah, it makes me really happy.
Same for me. Seeing you smile like this, Shiro, makes me want to jump for joy.
Oh, I won't lose to you in happiness here. And I'm so happy I want to run around, is what I want to reply with, but I balk at the thought of entering into such a futile contest. Okay, so where do you want to go first, Saber?
Thank you for asking, but I have no idea where would be best. Please decide it for us.
Oh, well, let's rule out heading to the water slides or other thrilling attractions for now. There are the wave pools as well, but let's start with the normal pool first.
Shiro.
Do you spot one you want to try?
No, not quite.
Saber looks uncomfortable. It's not as if anyone's staring, but there are quite a few people looking at us by now. Sorry, you don't like being the center of attention, right, Saber? For now, let's just go somewhere.
No, I'm actually trying to ignore them. But, well, let us talk about something else. Shiro, this may seem sudden, but do you know how to swim?
Yeah, about as well as the next guy.
Well, that is good to hear.
Saber, could it be that you can't?
That is correct. I dare say it is quite embarrassing.
Dare say. Are your memories of it fuzzy like Archer's?
That is not it. To tell you the truth, Shiro, I have never had to swim before. Since I was granted divine protection by the Lady of the Lake, I have been able to walk on water without sinking. Therefore, on the battlefield, I would simply run over bodies of water.
What?
It's so hard!
A shocking new truth. Saber can actually walk on water? Like a ninja? She does it in Fate Zero. She, like, stands on the lake, I think.
Uh-huh.
Even now?
Yes, I can walk on water without even being aware of it.
Damn, my image of King Arthur became even more profound. At this rate, if I ask her whether she can fly, or maybe she prefers bathing in lava instead... No, let's leave that aside for now. The protection of the fairies, huh? Wait, but doesn't that mean you can't go on... That doesn't mean you can't go underwater, does it?
That is correct, otherwise I would not have been able to even use its bathtub.
Now that she mentions it, that's exactly what it was. Back then, Saber really seemed like she had the grace of a goddess when I walked in on her bathing.
Those are nipples!
Oh, yo! Yo! What? What?
Okay, we're sensitive.
Wow! It's not safe! I had full faith in this. We saw this scene, just the censored version. They just didn't censor this part in the pool scene.
Oh, where's my black box?
Oh, no.
I can't look at the sources unless I'm on the Fate screen, so we're gonna see nipples for a little bit, alright? Oh my god. Oh my god. All better. Jake, do you see what I did?
I have to like fix my setup to look. This is so much worse.
I needed a oh, I found my box.
Don't lean too far. Whoa, hold on.
Wait, hold on, we're gonna... I can put us back. Okay, you can continue.
Oh, I gotta open Discord back up. I accidentally had a vivid flashback of that spectacle.
Shiro?
It's not what you... Stay as calm as you can. Forget about that and focus on the conversation. So you've never gone swimming in a river or lake or anything, huh?
I've partially submerged my body in water before, but I've never actually experienced swimming. Besides, since I became a king, I could not unclothe myself before other people.
That's where the dare say came from. Since she's never swam before, she doesn't even know if she can swim.
I apologize, I should have told you earlier.
Hey, it isn't your fault. Really, I'm the one that forcibly insisted that you come with me in the first place, right?
Of course not. I am not forcing myself to do anything. It is entirely my own fault. I am so happy to be asked out by you. I completely forgot to tell you sooner.
Wait, you were that happy to come with me?
Huh? Huh, no, that was just a figure of speech. Rather than just having fun, I am excited to test my abilities against a new challenge. That is all I was saying.
Her attitude is saying, let's jump in already. Okie dokie. Anyway, let's get in the pool.
Well, I am looking forward to it, but there's something before that, Shiro.
Do you want to eat something before we get in?
No, that is not the case. If it is fine with you, could you teach me how to swim?
How to swim?
Yes, as the opportunity has presented itself, learning is now would certainly prove beneficial in the future.
I see. Right. That way next time you can have fun, too.
So, will you teach me?
Of course, you're always training me in swordsmanship, so you really don't have to be so reserved, right?
Okay, then I will be counting on you, Shiro.
Leave it to me. Have you actually planned to come here again?
It is not really decided, but when I went to buy a swimsuit, Taiga said something about everybody going together.
I see.
Yes, however, I'm happy to have come with you before that. I appreciate Taiga's consideration.
That's right. It would be hard on you to tell everyone you haven't swam before as well.
That's not what I meant, Shiro. I know I'm not the most intelligent person, but you really are just hopeless.
Nani? I'm well aware I'm not the most empathetic of people, but when does this become a competition of insensitivity?
No matter, it is nothing. Let us begin.
Yeah, is the training pool over there alright?
A training pool? Such a place actually exists?
It does. There are other people like you come to practice swimming as well. You know, they're going to be 5, but
Yeah!
it's best not to mention the ones using it are mainly children. Well, there are other pools, like those just for racing, so it doesn't seem like they're solely for playing around.
I see. There are certainly a great variety of them. There's probably not another place so dedicated to the art of swimming in the entire world. We must be grateful that such a precious facility was erected here in the town of Fuyuki.
Faber nods with admiration. She's impressed by the oddest things. If she's that taken aback by a place of this size, I can't imagine what her reaction would be if I were to take her to the largest water park in Kanto. We're now at the practice pool. Luckily, there weren't any little kids there, and most of the people in it aren't really swimming. It feels almost like it was reserved just for us. Saber, you're not afraid of water, are you?
I do not fear it, but why do you ask?
Well, there are quite a few people that think water is scary. In those cases, it's usually better to start by having them put their faces in the water.
And there's no problem. I'm not afraid of water. Why, if you wish, I could even run across the waters of the stormy... what is this word, Jake?
So, I think it's just Logren.
Logren?
It's like a...
Logren?
Yeah.
Logren?
Maybe I'm saying that wrong.
Logren.
It's a Irish thing.
Well, then we just say as little words as possible. It's probably Loran.
Yeah,
Lauren?
true. Yeah, if it's Irish, it's probably like Steven. Instant answer, huh? Well, I guess there's no way you'd be scared of anything, Saber. It was a stupid question.
How rude. Even I have things I'm scared of.
No way. Now I want to know. Tell me, what are you afraid of, Saber?
You seem quite excited, Shiro. Are you that interested in my weaknesses?
Of course I am. You're the one that's always protecting me. If there comes a time I need to protect you, it'd be helpful to know. Of course, I won't miss a chance to tease her about it either.
Yes, well, perhaps another time. Right now we have swimming practice. Come, let us begin, Shiro.
I did promise to teach you, so I guess that's more important. With a splash, I step into the water. First, let's have her take a few steps, just to let her get used to the feeling and resistance. Okay, Saber, come with me. As the first step, to give you a taste of how heavy the water feels, how much it pushes back on a human body. Wait. What was that sudden gust of wind?
Oh, it certainly is more difficult to maintain my footing than on land. But there's no problem. Once I get the hang of it, even the weight of the water is no hindrance. Water truly is the stuff of life, it seems.
No, this has nothing to do with it being the stuff of life. With a giggle, Saber smiles triumphantly. Fearlessly and without a hint of difficulty, she walks on the water, much faster than me, pretty much running, in fact, as if she has no need to swim at all. And it's not like she has to worry about predicting the current or where it'll take her, so she isn't having any trouble at all. I see. Even having superpowers is a disadvantage sometimes.
Shiro, why are you staring at me? I was just feeling my way along.
You're doing it wrong, Saber. I'm used to you being full of surprises, but right now this is just too much. She takes flight naturally, like a bird. So first I have to clip her wings.
Shiro! What's with these hand movements? It's like the killer robots we saw last night.
First, we'll take the red course. I'll have to try my best as an ordinary human.
Okay, wait! I went too far! I apologize! Yes, it was childish of me to run on the water in an attempt to impress you, Shiro. This time I will seriously listen to you, so...
Now I've got her.
Shiro, my feet are touching the ground!
Saber frantically splashes around in the water. Holding down her delicate body, I'll teach her the true horrors of water first.
Oh my god!
Good. And then, little by little, I shall teach the superwoman what effort means. Here, Saber, lift your butt more and relax your stomach.
But Shiro, won't I sink if I do that?
Saber continues to panic. Rather than just sinking, the HMS Saber 01 is having some flooding trouble with her ballast tanks. Another quality metaphor.
Yeah, let's say this one too.
Should she let go of this hand, she'll be crushed by pressure, amen.
Please lift me higher. Shiro, the human body cannot float in water.
Nope, that's up to your own dedication and effort. The human body does float relatively well, actually, and the water won't kill you. It's the stuff of life, after all.
Unbelievable. How you just spew such lies?
I wonder if she's just not made for the water, or if it's her fighting spirit that's giving her so much trouble. It might be easier if Saber weren't fighting the current with all her strength. Desperately trying to stay above the surface, her finely toned legs are thrashing in the water. Her feet disturb the peaceful surface, like a bulldozer tearing up the earth. Aren't you lucky, Saber? Ilya isn't here today. After all, her theme song is a ballad about drowning. That eerie song, Die Lorelei, that is. Huh, the more you know.
Sure, let us stop. Water is too dangerous. We never should have come out to the sea.
If this is the ocean, you'd actually have an easier time staying afloat. Okay, I'm gonna slowly let go of your hands. She's sinking magnificently. Mere swimming and staying afloat are two entirely different skills, after all. No matter how good her reflexes are, they don't seem to manifest themselves for just staying afloat. It's no good, Saber. You need to stop kicking and just relax.
I do not have any strength left, and if I stop moving my feet, I know I will sink.
That'll make it even harder to stay up. That's it. Why don't you play dead? That way you'll definitely float. Besides, it's better if she saves her energy.
A dead man's float? That is a disgraceful thing for a knight to do. But is it the first step towards swimming?
For some people. Here, I'll hold your hands if it makes you feel any better.
Fine. Though it is no different than taking my own life, Shiro. If I drown, then please revive me.
So, after that, you can probably guess what happened. What?
I see, Shiro. So this is how you float.
The splashing sound of her kicking is less frantic than before. Saber's still confused, but she's also getting used to being in the water alarmingly fast. Her flutter kick is still awkward, but she seems to have grasped the idea of putting power into it perfectly. There, great job, Saber. You'll be swimming on your own soon enough.
Fucking water sparkles. But please wait. It is still early too for that, Shiro. Could we please slow down for some more and stop every once in a while?
Saber clings to me desperately.
Look, you're blushing.
She can mostly swim on her own by now, but she refuses to let go of my arm.
I see that the most important things are balance and breathing. As you said, Shiro, it is important to take a deep breath before trying to float. Yes.
Oh, God.
Are you okay over there?
Yes. I am just getting a lot of emails.
Is it, please remove me from this email chain?
Oh, God, no. The worst part of this is I'm getting emails from people who I don't teach their kids
Yeah.
that are just responding as if I am one of their teachers.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna have to really fucking figure this out. Okay, sorry. I'll deal with that in a minute. Saber keeps paddling forward.
Ooh. One moment. My wallpaper engine changed and started playing music. You may continue.
Matching your pace, I slowly move backwards. Her hair looks especially golden. Somehow I feel like I'm being relied upon by a newborn chick.
Here I go.
Saber's supple legs flex through the water. What's been looking like a stick pounding water moments ago is now starting to look more like the tail of a fish. Being through the water is an entirely different sensation than the earth. I understand the concept now, but it seems I'm just not... Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna let you do your thing. You so confidently started
I thought
reading.
Shiro was explaining.
Kicking through the water is an entirely different sensation than the earth. I understand the concept now, but it seems I am just not suited for this.
Yeah, and Saber's improving by the second, but she just won't let go of my hand. Her honest personality can't help it. She's actually learned to swim by now, but she can't deal with the floaty feeling of being in the water. Saber, can I walk?
Yes, Shiro, I would not mind it if you went just a little faster than before.
Total earnestness. In her desire to master swimming as quickly as possible, she challenged herself in spite of her fear. Oh, like an honor student. There's no greater joy for an instructor than this, without any ill intentions. Well, that much is true, but... Regardless of how seriously she challenges the pool, the sight of Saber's body is causing wicked thoughts to take root in my mind. I hold my breath and gaze at Saber. Looking at her straight on would set my face burning. I try to keep my vision faint as I steal sidelong glances at the perfect symmetry of her body.
I honestly don't know which one of us is this.
The radiance of that white skin makes me feel dizzy. How amazing it would feel if she were to hold that soft, supple body to mine in an embrace. Honestly, if you were into the pool right now, there's no question that she'd be in my arms.
We just slept with Saber, not with a rider!
No, we didn't sleep with Ryder. We got pegged by her hair.
Shiro, you have stopped walking.
Saber flutters her legs. From a desire to improve as fast as possible, or from a wish to try it for herself now that she's growing more used to it? In any case, her serious attitude and giving it her all forces me to erase these thoughts from my mind. Sorry, I was distracted. It seems like you're getting the hang of it, so I'm going to pull you a bit faster. Looks like she could swim around 10, maybe 25 meters on her own already, but I'll still do my best to lead her until she gains enough confidence herself. We've only just gotten started. After this will be as many chances as I would like for the two of us to swim.
Shiro, as I suspected. Once I build up enough speed, I seem to be fine. Rather than swimming, I seem to have greater difficulty floating.
Whether she's embarrassed by this, I can't tell. However, even after she's learned how to swim this far by herself, could it be that she's still having trouble staying afloat? Saber seems to be cut out for diving. I muse for a moment. I imagine Saber walking across the bottom of the sea, standing perfectly upright.
Oh, it's too perfect. Oh, never mind, that's you.
It's too perfect. I have to fight back a smile in order not to give myself away.
Shiro, is my form incorrect?
No, Saber, your form is fine. I was just thinking about why it's hard for you to float.
The reason why it's hard for me to float?
Yeah, according to one theory, muscle mass doesn't float well. Saber, you don't have any excess fat, right? That's why compared to normal people, it'd be more difficult for you to stay afloat.
Is that so? I have caused you much trouble by not knowing this. Moreover, you must prefer a more feminine physique, after all.
But the difference shouldn't be that big at all. That's hardly enough to handicap you. Saber, your body already looks as smooth and defined as a sculpture. I think it's pretty obvious. Rather, I think the flexible way your body moves makes you look really attractive. Hey, Saber, you're sinking. Don't go tense now. My warning is in vain, and Saber leaves a trail of bubbles behind her as she begins to sink. What followed was a struggle of almost 6 minutes in length, where no matter how hard I pulled, I could not bring Saber up to the surface. She may have set a new world record for free diving down there. Not even a whole hour has passed since the start of our practice. Before the clock hit noon, Saber had already matured admirably as a swimmer. I may not be particularly skilled myself, but to see her achieve nearly the same level already is nothing short of extraordinary. Almost noon. Want to rest for a bit, Saber?
Indeed, this would be a good time to pause. Let us have lunch a little early.
Okay, I'll go get the food, so go find us a place to eat in the meantime.
Understood. I will be waiting, Shiro.
I pick up the lunchbox from the locker and return to the pool. I had no trouble at all finding conspicuous-looking Saber from far away, thinking at the same time that I may have made a big mistake. A beautiful woman all alone at the pool is bound to attract unwanted attention. I'm back, Saber. Did anyone strange try to talk to you?
Someone did. Most withdrew after I told them I had been accompanied here today, but there was one unreasonably persistent fellow among them. He even sat uninvited in your seat at the table.
What happened to him? I don't see anyone fitting that description around here. Please don't tell me he's at the bottom of the pool or something.
Nothing at all. Another man who seemed to have business with the first came over and removed him quite forcibly. Come to think of it, I felt as though I knew him from somewhere.
Archer killed him. Oh, maybe that's why he helped you out.
That may be so. If I could figure out his identity, I would like to thank him properly. Oh, that's really funny if Archer came to help her, because that's just future Shiro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just playing defense.
Yeah. He's got wingmans everywhere.
Yeah, I should thank him too. With that taken care of, I pull myself together and lay out our lunch. The main course is hand rolls and inari sushi. Along with several side dishes. A separate Tupperware container holds bite-sized fried chicken and hash browns. This east and west inconsistent mix lends the meal a certain kind of charm. Since we came all this way, I figured it'd be better to eat something they sell around here. But I decided to play it safe and try saving some money too.
I do not understand why you are trying to keep expenses to a minimum, but I will support you in your endeavor. Well, I would have liked to sample the food here. I think the food you make is definitely the most comforting, Shiro.
Hearing that is a reward in itself. But the food they have here is pretty good, you know. The freshness of the food is an important selling point.
True. Nevertheless, to me, your boxed lunches are still the best.
No, well. Wait, calm down. I'm getting distracted by Saber, which isn't good since we both came here to swim. Today was supposed to be just a relaxing day off for the both of us to enjoy. Then eat as much as you like, Saber, but for dessert, we'll get shaved ice from over there. I point to the banner advertising green tea and red bean shaved ice I saw on my way to the locker room.
Agreed. Well then, let us eat.
Yeah, help yourself. Clasping my hands together, I discreetly take a deep breath and split my disposable chopsticks with a snap. Just as I did, a hand reaches out and grabs a piece of my omelet.
This
Too
has
much salt.
Yeah.
You should have also taken more care when frying it. If you took into account this would be a boxed lunch, you could have cooked it a bit longer to preserve the flavor. What the? I don't believe this. How could you do something so as unforgivable as intruding on a happy couple spending a peaceful day at Waku Waku Splash? Who the hell do you think you...
Archer, how dare you steal my omelet, knave!
That's not what you should be concerned about, Saber.
I think
I
it's...
take it you're familiar with the custom of tasting for poison, right? Even though it's autumn, you should make sure these eggs are fresh, you know. What's this? You really should watch what you put in your stomach in a place like this. This is too much. I can't even look at you in the face after this. You wouldn't like if I burst out laughing at you, right?
What? Are you implying Shiro's cooking is stale? That is insulting, Archer. Food only 2 or 3 days old would never be enough to topple me.
That's not what you should be angry about, Saber. Hey, what exactly are you doing here? I don't see why I need to have a reason. This is a public facility, right? There's nothing strange about me being here. No, it is strange, very strange. It may be none of my business, but do notice how out of place you look already, you idiot. Well, fine, but you did pay the entrance fee like you're supposed to, right? Stupid question. I'm not so lacking in class that I'd go swimming in my spirit form. Oh yeah? So what about your outfit? Is that supposed to be a swimsuit?
Oh, those are shorts!
Oh no. Archer doesn't answer. With his red overcoat gone, I hope Archer's not going to insist that what's underneath is his diving suit. But he must have some reason to be here looking like that. Whatever, it has nothing to do with me.
What? A new villain?
Hey, this stuff's actually pretty tasty. You're as picky, or should I say extravagant as ever, you tanned freak. And then, as if it were completely natural, the man in the Hawaiian shirt takes another bite out of my lunch. Yo, Saber, didn't some weirdo bother you earlier?
Lancer, so you were the one who helped me out earlier. Why have you come here?
Ah, why? Because I saw you guys come in here, of course. So I saw you guys come in here, of course. I ain't got that much free time. I ain't such a loser I'd come here all by myself, either. Lancer's busy stuffing his mouth with food. Saber and I are both taken aback. Archer coolly looks on. It seems the happy atmosphere we had earlier is suddenly getting clouded. Oi, oi, your cooking ain't half bad, lad. What's wrong, you guys? Not gonna eat? You hardly had a bite of anything.
Ooh.
Shiro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. As I was saying, why are you eating my food as though it was yours? Why, you say? It's just my reward, ain't it? After I helped Saber out and all. Besides, keeping such a treasure all for yourself would be pretty rude, you know? He swallows and resumes chewing. Lancer is gobbling down the food he's declared to be his reward. In the face of such tyranny, neither I nor Saber can think of anything to say.
Oh, but even then, there are manners to be observed, Lancer. Also, if you lay as much as a finger on those Furumaki rolls, I'm going to plunge you into a world of pain.
Plunge me into what? You mean the pool? Lancer's cocky smirk looks like he just heard a funny joke.
No, I refer to Excalibur.
Saber smiles softly, as though assuring him that it'll be very amusing indeed. Well, whatever. It's good to eat in moderation, so I'll leave it at that. Lancer quickly withdraws from our lunch. Good choice. I don't know about Archer or Lancer, but I could tell Saber was completely serious. Well, enough joking around then. Lancer's gaze is fixed on Saber.
What is it?
He looks her over from head to toe, not in a vulgar way, but more as though to appraise an opponent before battle. And then nodding as if to affirm something. You into swimsuits like that, lad?
Oh my god!
No, Saber picked this out and bought it herself.
Shiro.
Oh, but to be honest with you, it's really such a waste. Listen, let me tell you something. This is the kind of swimsuit you'd save to wear once you've matured as a woman. Lancer could finish, he disappeared from my field of vision. That was fast. Archer mumbles as I'm still absorbing what had just happened.
Shiro, I shall excuse myself for a moment. I will be thankful if you could leave some of the food for me.
Okay. I couldn't do anything but nod my head. Saber heads off in the direction she sent Lancer flying to. That's scary. To think that the fury she unleashed on him just now still wasn't enough for her. Well, that's what they call angering a dragon. Come to think of it, one of the legends about her included a tale of fighting against one. Don't go eating our lunch while you say that. If you have a problem with the taste of my food, go make it yourself. Do I look like I have that much free time? Besides, isn't cooking your thing? Seeing as it's the only skill you're any good at, if I were to take over, there'd be no place for you anymore. Archer chuckles. As I thought, I really hate this guy. Looks like things are quite lively over there. Following a huge splash, a geyser erupts from the pool. As Lancer tries to say something to her, Saber sends him flying through the air with one hand. Humans fly pretty well, don't they? That reminds me when I got kicked by Lancer. I did fly pretty far. Saber must be serious. I feel no kindness in his trajectory. Ugh. Hey, this stew here is way too strong. If you're gonna use star anise, you gotta be careful when in the process you add it. Again, who does he think he is, nitpicking at other people's cooking? Wait, this isn't the time for that. I have to stop Saber. Just leave him be. It'll be over before you know it. Besides, you'll just get dragged in if you get too close. Hey, just what about this brawl makes you think it'll be over anytime soon? Saber just learned how to swim today, right? There's no way she'll be a match for Lancer with the survival skills he has. It'll be over once he manages to get away. You were watching us? I happen to see you out of the corner of my eye. My eyes are pretty sharp, as you know. Wait, the hell? Archer's face stiffens. Get it. Looking over, I see Lancer dive into the water and disappear right in front of Saber. But here comes Saber. Running across the water like a jet ski after him. Oh, shit. As one would expect, things aren't looking good for him. I'm starting to hear screams from the poolside. This is turning into quite a mess. Is Saber planning to kill him here? If she does, we'd be in serious trouble. Crap, looks like she's not coming down. We gotta stop her. I run towards the pool. At this rate, the ones who take Saber away from you are going to be the police.
I'm very sorry, Shiro.
Luckily, the place where that huge splash went up was right under the diving board, making it easy to find and stop the two of them. Actually, just Saber, before things got out of control. Think well on what you've done. I know Lancer started it, but it doesn't excuse you losing your composure. Saber shrinks away in shame. It's clear she really does regret it. After all, she did start an outrageous battle at a public water park, in front of lots of ordinary people who came here for the day. Still, I have to say you did good giving Lancer that beating. It'd be nice if that's all it took to teach him a lesson.
That is a relief. I myself feel quite refreshed after slamming him into the bottom of the pool from atop the diving board.
Ah, I take that back. She's not repentant at all, more like just a tinge of regret. So what happened to Lancer in the end?
Archer took him into custody. Perhaps he will bury him somewhere in the church's flower bed.
Allow me to clarify. Dumping him back at the church may have been Archer's idea, but the rest had to have been Saber's demand. I'll discuss this with Archer later.
What is this outfit?
Rather than a demand, it was more like a threat. If I can't get her to listen, this will probably end with Saber razing Fuyuki City to the ground.
Well then, let's continue practicing. Oh, sorry.
Well then, let's continue practicing.
Yes. However, Shiro, are you truly fine with this?
With what?
It is just that I caused a scene earlier. Was that not going to be a problem?
I see. She's worried about the negative attention. There were probably lots of crying children during the commotion who might point out that violent lady from earlier. Well, it's not a big deal, is it? Everyone came here to play after all, so if it's entertaining, they'll be okay with it. Don't worry about it.
I hope that is the case.
That's right. When we finish practicing, do you want to have some fun? As you are now, we can go to any pool you like. I think the wave pool's pretty fun.
Oh no, the previous pool was way more than exciting enough. Also, all the other ones are too crowded. I would not be able to hold on to Shiro there.
Saber whispers, embarrassed. Well, I'd also prefer we're just the two of us as well. Got it. So, let's keep going.
Yes, this afternoon I shall improve even more, Shiro.
Saber walks happily to the practice pool. Once I see her progress during the afternoon, I'm sure we'll be able to move to the racing pool after this. Saber's making tremendous progress so quickly. She swam 25 meters without even stopping to catch her breath, in perfect form for the crawl no less, and executed beautiful turns in the water that any pro swimmer would envy.
How was that, Shiro? Compared to this morning, I think my flaws have decreased. What?
Nothing. Forget about flaws, I barely have anything left to teach you.
So I finally conquered swimming then. That is a relief. I can finally swim together with you now, Shiro.
Actually, she was already more than good enough to do that this morning. Wait, was that actually her purpose to begin with? I see. In that case, how about a race, Saber? Insane. If you've improved this much, just swimming normally must be boring, right?
I agree. I think it would be fun to compete with you, Shiro.
It's rare to see Saber in such high spirits. Your happiness is infectious. I can't help but become elated as we head toward the largest pool for competitions. That's right. And then, unknown to me, the curtain rose on the second tragedy of the day. It's a long scene.
Shiro, are you okay?
More or less. Fine. I answer questions I convulse at the poolside. You have a stroke? What has happened? It's been 1 hour. My muscles are screaming in agony. My endurance sapped to rock bottom. I'm sure a vital part of me died on the inside that I'll never be able to get back. This disastrous scene was due to my own negligence. In my first race against Saber, I beat her without thinking. I forgot about her characteristic trait of being extremely competitive.
One more time. I request a rematch, Shiro.
Huh? I noticed the air of unrest far too late.
As I just said, let us race one more time. In sports, I heard a winner or loser cannot be decided by just a single match. Fair matches are 3 rounds, first to reach 2 points being the winner.
With that, Saber challenged me to a duel. Thus, with each subsequent match, Saber's speed rose. The world's worst swimming competition had begun. Before Saber finally beat me, we already raced 15 times. God damn, that's 3,000 meters. Then, to calm Saber down, we raced 15 more times, and she wouldn't have me just let her win. I'll never forget what a sore loser you are. Ever. They swam almost 4 miles total in racing.
Yeah, I was also doing that math. What are you saying? You make it sound like this is all my fault.
Well, I guess it's my fault for forgetting. Oh, there's so much lactic acid in all my muscles right now, I can't even take a step. There's still time before sunset. Yeah, we won't be able to play in any other pools at this rate. It's regrettable, but playing with Saber in the wave pool and having raced down the water slides, we'll have to wait for another day, it seems. The pool now closed, the crowd steadily dissipate, we slowly make our way back home. Though it had seemed like a bright summer day, the sky took on an autumn haze as we headed back.
Shiro, I have no excuse for what happened today. I finally had a whole day off and I had to make a mess of it.
Yeah, what? You're still worried about that? I said it's okay, and it was fun its own way. Rather than me, I was worried that you weren't enjoying yourself.
Don't worry about it. The pool is open every day of the year. We can come again. Ooh. I guess I know that. The pool is open every day of the year. We can come back anytime.
We
Nope.
flipped.
Yeah. Even though... Yeah, I still think that's you.
Don't worry about it. The pool's open every day of the year. We can come again anytime.
Yeah. That is true. I suppose there is still another chance. Please be at ease. I will not behave disgracefully like that ever again. I regret that only after today's experience I have become painfully aware of my own weaknesses.
She hangs her head, reflecting on her actions. It's fine. Your aversion to losing is one of your strengths, Saber. Well, yeah. I'd appreciate if you would remember this the next time it happens.
Indeed, it is going to take time, but I believe I will learn from today.
Okay. I know I shouldn't laugh, but she's well on her way to recovering from the trauma of today's events. In other words, that is how much she wants to cherish her memories of today. The memories of wearing her best clothes and coming to a pool for the first time, that is. It looks like Saber is just as nervous as I am. I see. But it sure was a lot of fun, Saber.
Yes, you taught me how to swim and I very much enjoyed racing against you, Shiro.
So, no complaints about today. It was well worth it. I'd be hard-pressed to think of another time where I had this much fun. And with that, the day ended as it always had. Just like any other day, we get onto the bus and return to Miyama. Our artificial summer ends. As the sky dims from twilight to evening, we cross the bridge and head home.
Ooh, wallpaper!
Gotta be careful with that menu. It's got some danger in there.
Yeah, we can't just go to the menu.
Well, that was a long scene, but it was a fun pool day.
Okay, we have to pick before we
go
can
right
save. Yeah, I see what you're looking for. Fucking pervert.